Hi, this is Chris. I'm going to share my 52 tags handmade challenge tags for September. So it'll be week number 36, 37, 38, and 39. Week 36 was slow stitch, and Anne suggested using neutral colors without patterns to highlight the stitching. So I used some cotton fabrics and a little bit of lace and this sheer fabric right here. And that was week 36. Week 37 was fabric weaving. And I like the colors blue and gold. And so I picked out fabrics that had the blues and the golds in it. This one has little scissors on it. And I wove them together and then stitched them around the edges. And I left different, like this one has a pinked edge, and then I cut this one as a little flag edge. And this one is a ribbon edge. And cut them, the little edges, and let them hang out. 38 was reverse applique. I decided to use the complementary colors of blue and yellow as a contrast. However, the value is so even on these that it's a little bit hard to see all the colors. There's a bit of heavier fabric here. It could be like a lightweight upholstery fabric, and then the rest are cottons. And I just did circles and hexagons. And I add a little button and a little banner flag on there. And so week 39 was reverse applique. And the idea was to take the pieces that you cut out of here and save them to applique the following week. But I had so much difficulty getting these pieces out that I had to cut into them. So I just I do have these two and this one from the original reverse applique, and where I had to cut into them here, I just left that as part of the design. So I put the circles this way and the hexagons like this, and then I just did some fly stitch and some French knots. Another little button and another piece of that same flag on the first one. So those are my 4 tags for September. Slow stitch, fabric weaving, reverse applique, and applique. Now, as I mentioned in the last videos, I am making a little container to hold my tags. So there are the tags. I'll move them aside. And I used an old quilt to make the top, and then appliqued all kinds of different scraps around it. These center lighter squares were rather threadbare, so I put some of my grandmother's lace on those areas. And some of the fabrics are vintage and some are newer. Here's some of that measuring tape. I like that trim that looks like a measuring tape. And some eyelets and some things. And so this will be the top, and then this will be the inside. And it will be like this, and then I'll store my tags in here, and they can go all the way around. We still have 3 months to go. And I'm making, this will be the side. Like this. I'm going to add some buckram and a lining on there so it'll be stiff. And so I think I'm done with this. I've been just adding to it and adding to it. And if you saw my last couple videos for August and July, you'll see how much I've done on this. The last thing I did was I decided it needed a little bling, and so I found these little silver beads in my grandmother's lace box, and I added some silver beads and some vintage fabrics and ribbons and some new things and some buttons. I thought this button was really pretty pearlized. I don't know if it's I don't think it's abalone pearl. I think it's plastic pearl, but it's really pretty. There's a little metal button in here, some French knots and fly stitch and some running stitch and some silver beads, a little blue button, some lace on top of the yo-yos. And these yo-yos are from a quilt I started to make when I was in my early 20s or late teens. My mother had given me some fabric scraps, and I cut out all the circles and sewed up a bunch of these yo-yos, and I had them stuffed, and I was going to make a puff quilt. Then I decided that I would need probably 1,000 of those things, and I kind of gave up. But I came across a bag of all those yo-yos, and so now I have other purpose for them. And so on the top I put the date 2021, and then somewhere I'll put my name. I'm not sure where yet. I'll put my name on one of these, maybe right here. That would be nice. And then my tags will fit in there. So thanks for watching, and have a great day crafting. Bye-bye.